Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. Let's play a run. I wanna play a run of this. Let's do it. Win streak of 4. That's pretty good. I don't know why I've been feeling such a train kick lately. I've been thinking a little bit about Monster Train and Slay the Spire recently. Maybe that's it. I just kind of have them on the mind, and I'm like, I want to enjoy some of these old games that well, not old, but you know, games that I played and enjoyed. Play them again. Sap Seraph. Who are we? Exile, Stygian, Awoken. I don't want to just say we're gonna win, but I want to say we're gonna win. As long as we get Frostbite Champion, I want to say we're just gonna win. We have a lot of offering cards and a couple of stings thrown into the deck. As long as we get Frostbite Champion, I think we're gonna win. Because all you gotta do is just heal this guy, keep him alive, and then you win. And then honestly, root enemies when they enter the floor below the pyre room. If we just put the martyr on the top floor and then just keep him frostbiting enemies, he can deal with like virtually everything up until divinity, and then we'll just deal with divinity then. Consume, restore pyre health. We don't consume anything, so yeah, sure. Seems like a good get. And I will look for an artifact. Freeze a card, daze when they enter the train, or enter with frostbite. We don't want to daze enemies when they enter the train. We can freeze a random card and then maybe get the upgrade that makes frozen cards free. And we have frostbite, so yeah, we'll just take that. All right, well, I think we're gonna win. This is just such an this is such an unbelievably powerful champion, and with either Awoken for healing, Hellhorn for armor, or Umbra for lifesteal, it just becomes an unbelievable powerhouse of amazement, because you just, well, I'm gonna get rid of your armor, but you just keep him stacked up on health with regen. Every regen gives him more frostbite, and then you just keep stacking the frostbite. Now, maybe we should have played you on floor 2, so we could have actually gotten the gold here. Admittedly, I did not think about that, and I hate to lose the gold, but you know, whatever. And we have very good offering targets here. It's gonna be very easy for us to actually hit these. You're not taking that much damage, but oops. I don't really want to sap you, because I want you to hit me. Come on, I want you to hit me. So I will just keep restoring and healing. You have 32 frostbite already? Now, we are also really hurt, but you're gonna get frostbitten like to an absurd degree when you make it up to this floor. I could just sting you, but I actually think like a couple of stacks of frostbite maybe even works a little bit better. Now what are you gonna take? 101 damage? Well, we know a weight of contrition will do it. You're dead. If you're dead, don't take any pyre damage. You have 40 frostbite. Perfect. Well, as soon as we get a little bit more health on our unit, we'll be a little bit more happier about it. Apply spell weakness 1. Flash freeze, ice tornado. Maybe we'll skip. Restoration detonation. Very, very useful. Oh, and multi-strike animus. Let's go. What I think we're gonna do is play our champion on floor 2, because if we had played him on floor 2, we could have gotten the gold, and I would have preferred that. This is an interesting one. I want unit upgrades, and I want a unit. We might not be able to afford the big one, but I'm gonna do it anyways, because if we can get large, oh, we can't afford it. Well, we can if we ignore the unit. Large on the multi-strike is good. Incant is also good here. Incant Siren, because we can make the Animus of Will grow larger just by incanting on the floor with Soul Guard on it. But let's see what the unit is. I'm okay saying no to this, skipping for the gold, and then just using that to buy the large stone. And then we'll grab another artifact. more frostbite each time it's applied, or silence units, or spell weakness on the top floor and then they stick around for a turn. All good. But you always make your units too damn thick, says disposable account. Yeah, but like, not all the time. I really like more frostbite. Probably would have been better to, you know, diverge our assets a little bit, but I like what we got. And I will make everything a little bit stronger here. I think we can actually afford this. Here's the problem though. If I play on the top floor, we have to get the collector, otherwise we can't. You know, we have to play on the top floor because I have the animus. Okay, well, so we'll just do it like that. Get you killed. Start incanting. Okay, you're here, good. We are gonna have to deal with these units as well because they're gonna kill Soul Guard immediately. But like, oh well. We'll deal with that problem later, right? So why don't you just take these restores? I mean, worst case scenario, I don't know why I did that. We can just use our unit to, you know, murder things. Or we can just use these like free crypt builders. That's also a good call. You know what? You do 7 damage on a sweep. You do kind of suck, but how about you take one of these? Now you're healed. Why don't you take one of these, and you take one of these. Oh look, you made it up the floor too. Good to see you. Well, in that case, why don't you... This means you can live for a turn and get hit twice. Well, you're gonna get hit twice anyways, unless they can kill you. All right, so why don't we... I mean, I want as much frostbite as possible. Oh, come on, hit the damn crypt builder. All right, what do we got? What do we got? 4, 7, 5. So you're doing 11 damage. I can keep you alive for 2 hits. And then you know what? Crypt build. Crypt builder. Hey, let's go. All right, well, 63 frostbite is enough. We have no targeted damage, so a flash freeze is pretty good. Mollusk Mage, though, I like to keep your champion alive. We could have the champion on just his own floor with a healer behind him. The healer could be Mollusk Mage. Dude, that's not a bad idea. We have to make sure we draw Mollusk Mage, but what I'm thinking is we can actually put Mollusk Mage inside of something else. I love a Glimmer. Quick. Quick in the Animus is okay, but the Animus would only do 60 damage, and then that's it. Like, it doesn't scale. We need scaling somehow on this run that's not just Frostbite. Frostbite can do it if that's all we get, but I would like something else. So I think we'll take the Animus, and I mean, we can put it behind our champion, I suppose. It's not fantastic, but it's something. I do not think we need to duplicate, although another Animus could be okay. We could even put Quick in the Animus and then dupe the Animus, but again, it's only 60 damage per unit, which is not like amazing. It doesn't scale at all. What I need is to like Mollusk Mage in the Animus so that the Animus can go down behind Soul Guard and keep him buffed, but I think we'll do it in another fashion. We'll find another fashion to make it happen anyways. Why don't we go for a unit and then we'll just see what we get. More multi-strike would be kind of nice, because then you would do 80 damage, and then we could still meld something inside of you. I mean, we could put Mollusk Mage in the Animus and then give the Animus more multi-strike, and then it'll do 100 damage and give magic power, and we can put it behind our champion, and our champion can live forever. Or we could just Heartstone Mollusk Mage to keep it alive, or we could put Quick inside of the Animus. But enemies attacking first isn't that big of a problem because of the fact that our champion is going to be reflecting all of that damage back. Let's take a look at the unit. Eel Gorgon is so good. Eel Gorgon. Okay, so we're gonna put Eel Gorgon behind our champion. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give it multi-strike. No, we're gonna give it plus health, and then probably plus 10 attack, and then it's gonna attack like 50 times. Is that what we're gonna do? Seems good. Siren's good too, but like, come on, Eel Gorgon. Quick does not work with Eel Gorgon. Multi-strike also does not work because it gets removed, but the plus 25 would. The plus 25 health. And then Mollusk Mage means that it would get magic power, which means it can go right down behind our champion, and then this thing will just hopefully slaughter all the enemies on Relentless. We stack up a lot of multi-strike, we get ready, we hit really hard right at the end. I like it. I mean, we gotta give it a go. That's the thing, we have to try. Multi-strike 1 and plus 1, we're gonna take it. Spell Chain. Intrinsic. Unit Melding. We're probably gonna unit meld. Yeah, because I kind of like it. The magic power means that your spells are gonna be very effective on the floor. We have nothing else to really meld inside of it. We can give it plus 25 HP so it can stay alive. I need a way of like increasing its strength. Maybe like Razor Sharp Edge or one of those types of spells that buffs attack damage. I could just give it plus 10 damage. 15 multi-strike with 28 HP. It's gonna be 20 multi-strike with the Mollusk Mage. We could duplicate this card later as well. Duplicate, go capacity, put 2 of them on the same floor, get a lot of multi-strike out of it. Not the worst idea I've ever heard. Animus can just be on its own floor helping, you know? But you need the health. And again, Quick doesn't work. Endless doesn't work. Multi-strike doesn't work. What's the other one? Quick, Endless, Multi-strike. Quick, Multi-strike, Endless. What's the fourth major upgrade? Large Stone. Large Stone would be a good one to have as well, but then we couldn't put 2 of them on the floor, but it would be a massive health and damage bonus. But, you know, plus 10 damage. Plus a unit meld, 20 damage, plus 31 HP. With magic power, you can keep your champion alive just by playing the bad restores that you get over and over again. And then it gives you a reason to incant on the floor, and then you can double up on the Eel Gorgon later. I really like it. I really do. So I'm gonna do it. A Mollusk Mage Eel Gorgon. There you go. 55 pack shards, a little high, but we're probably not gonna get too much after this point for a while anyways. So not good, not good. I don't even think we want Trample because it gets removed. It's a status effect that will get removed as soon as the turn ends with your Eel Gorgon. Now, Endless on the champion could be okay, so you can have a tank for another floor, and you don't want Fragile. You have no sweeper. Trample isn't amazing. We don't have single target heavy hitters. So I think you go Endless, and then you can put it on your champion and keep him alive for a turn. Like just in case he dies, or maybe we can even freeze the card and just bring back Eel Gorgon if it dies or something, you know? Obviously, I was hoping for something that would affect my unit, but yeah, you know, if the champ dies, it can come back and it's a bad frostbite unit, but it's still a unit. Better than being dead, right? So I'm gonna have to look ahead, but if there is a duplicator, I might go capacity. So I should have looked ahead previously. Gain 25 armor. I mean, I'm just gonna have you kill the train steward probably. So yeah, I think we want Animus on the top, Soul Guard in the middle. Sap 2, -2, so it'd be -4, you'd be 15 damage. So even if I play this down here, you die, even with the sap. I could sap play you here, but then I can't play the Animus. I think that's okay. I don't really want the Animus out. Wouldn't I rather kill one of you, though? Yeah, probably. 'Cause you'll do 14 damage next turn. So, yeah, we'll play Soul Guard, and then I'm just gonna wipe one of you. It's very, like, low yield, but... Okay, you're almost killing me. Great. Fantastic. Well... Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Tank some hits. Play you up here. Play a spell. It missed. You just had to hit the Guardian's Amulet. I will say it's really hard to keep him alive, but that's what the Endless is for, I suppose. We should probably play the Eel Gorgon and just replay this guy next turn, right? Yeah? That seems good. So it'd be... Well, although if I play Eel Gorgon, I can't play Endless. Well, we could keep Eel Gorgon in hand and play it next turn. Well, we can have a 50-50 chance of keeping it in hand, I suppose. This is terrible. This is terrible, but like, it's a terrible fell. Maybe I should just go on the top floor, ignore Eel Gorgon, you know? Because this ain't working very well, is it? So you know what? Why don't you play it? Play it. Yeah, okay, dump Eel Gorgon, thank you. Well, you know what? We don't need to play Eel Gorgon immediately. We can wait on it. But yeah, I actually think now, maybe we just want to play Soul Guard on the top. Because you're still Endless? Wait, you'll come back again? You're Endless forever! Oh, we'll definitely play you there then. Okay, okay, okay. You know what? Please tank a shot for her. Guardian's Amulet will never be discarded. I didn't realize this guy would be, like, immortal forever. He's coming back to life every turn. You're gonna die next turn, and you're doing none. I'm not concerned. So I think I'm just gonna incant and draw. You do 10 damage. Goodness gracious, why are you so annoying? Oh, good. Come on. This would be so much better if we could get one thing to hit a crit builder. I mean, I think we're dead. Like, I do not see a possibility in which we actually kill her just because of the fact that I just don't do... I can't do 700 damage with 2 units because of how, like, the draw went terribly for me. I can stack up a lot of Frostbite. Maybe if I just stay alive long enough? So what would you rather have, Soul Guard or Eel Gorgon? We can Soul Guard and then play 2 Forgone Powers, or we can Actually, we can Soul Guard, Crit Builder, Forgone Power, or we can Eel Gorgon and then play 2 Forgone Powers. So do you want the damage or do you want the extra Frostbite? I mean, you have 60 Frostbite that's not decaying. This makes you live for 4 turns, which means that you can do an extra, like, you know, 100 damage times 4. Okay, so we want the Eel Gorgon. We landed one. Let's go. I'm surprised, but thank you, Eel Gorgon. Okay, terrible fell. It's only gonna get easier from now on when we start losing the, you know, the height of our pact shards. Hoarfrost, very good. A little expensive. Deep Offering is not gilded. You know, I'd like it because it will hit the crit builders and the sap. And I'm having an obviously hard time hitting them. And we can just like make it cheap and then it's a free redraw. Then do we need anything else? Is a buff a status effect? It probably is. Oh, in which case Eel Gorgon should, well, I was gonna say Eel Gorgon should take the Ember Drain, but maybe not. Plus 10 and summon, add 3 stings. We could take a Vine Mother and put it in front of the Animus, but I kind of like the idea of Soul Guard being the body blocker when we need it to, although if we take, when we fight Divinity, we're not gonna really want to put Animus on the top floor. Although I guess with Eel Gorgon, we would have access to really good heals, and maybe with that we can actually keep our units alive on the top floor, but we'll probably go middle and bottom with capacity, but we need to double up on an Eel Gorgon first. We also need heals. I don't think we need another unit. Like, I'm looking at it. I'd rather double up on a unit than take another unit. I don't think these are good enough. I'm gonna skip. I know that we need to take a Vine Mother at some point, but if it shows up earlier, I would take it. So let me look. Remove 2 cards. Hellvent is right before Fell with a Concealed Caverns. There's a Merchant of Magic, and there's a Merchant of Magic. Store Pyre Health, Forger spells. Okay, so we're gonna go Merchant of Magic. Probably Concealed Caverns then, because I don't think our units need upgrading that much right now. If we want to upgrade units, we can do it maybe here for a little bit of card removal. Although Merchant of Magic Concealed Caverns is good there as well. So I think we'll go draw for right now. But then we'll probably go capacity after Fell. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm probably gonna go light on pack shards up until that point. We can get unit melding or spell upgrades here, and then a artifact here with maybe a duplicator to give us a little bit more pack shards. Actually, we are gonna duplicate a unit before Fell. But right here, I kinda just wanna do heal, removal, and then Merchant of Magic. Get these Train Stewards out of the way. I like draw because we can get to our important spells and our discards even faster. So we want 50 HP, 15 to 50. Man, that's important. Double stack. I mean, I'm never hitting that anyways. So we'll just do big ol' heals. You know, give me a... Although 160 damage on a crit builder that you can just toss out there is nice, but I like this coming back around, being frozen, and then just getting it out for, like, every turn. I like Deep Offering maybe being free. I will Big Heal or Restore. I think let's not reroll though. I think it might be a little bit of a waste since I can only buy one. Spell Chain, Purge, Engaged, nah. We're not really getting a lot of money on this run, which is a problem. Well, there's your money. Armor 15 is not that bad either. I don't really have targeted spells anyways. You grant haste. And you're the Porcupine. Why are you the porcupine? Why is your name porcupine? You don't have spikes. Do you have spikes? Probably not. Why is your... Maybe you have spikes? I don't know. Now they're gonna do a lot of damage, but for right now, they're not really. And we want the Eel Gorgon out so we can get good value from heals. And you're not quite dead, but you will die thanks to the frostbite. Actually, you might have 1 HP. Well, you're not gonna die, but I'm just gonna hit you with an Animus. Animus. This is not what I wanted. You know what? Very nice. And then, there you go. I should have had the Ember Drain on that Train Stir, but I didn't think about it. So all of our heals go down here. Anything that makes it up, they're just gonna die to the Animus. We're gonna Endless Hour. With 50 HP, you gotta Endless him. You give him a big heal. Toss out one of those, see what you get. Units are starting to make it up. Ooh, you're getting the kill. And I think we just want to soul guard every floor, so let's not even worry about this right now. Toss out a heal. We do, like, I want to heal her, but we can heal her when we actually get soul guard up there. For now, we should actually just keep the spells coming down here because we have multi-strike and everything. Although, with, like, we rely on Frostbite to kill the weak backline units, and the multi-strike is kind of getting a little bit wasted, but whatever. I'll accept it, okay? You're gonna take 60 damage plus another... You're gonna take 120... You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Really. Well, you know, there you go. And just make sure you die. All right, 352 damage. This is gonna change very significantly once we play these crit builders. Now, I actually think we probably want to start with the Deep Offering so we can get Restore, Detonation, Forgone Power, and Sting, because we'll get a Sap and a Crit Builder for free. Is there anything that I would rather play? Not really, because we're gonna play Restores after this. Forgone Power could discard it, but you know what, if it does, we still have good stuff in our hand. Okay. Okay, well, it did. But I tell you what, what's worth more? 110 damage or... One, two, 3 stacks of multi-strike. 110 damage or 60 damage per turn that you live. Let's go 60 damage per turn that you live. There you go. I thought it said that you would die. Did you not also see that? What happened? Well, I mean, you're dead now, but you know what? There you go. I thought I saw an X. It was weird. You saved it. Oh, I didn't do anything. I hit end turn. That was weird. Gazebo says, I'm trying to unlock the Gunslinger, but I keep making it to bullet hell as a paradox, but dying. Well, don't die. Silence. Silence is pretty helpful. Second Restore was dead, third saved it somehow. How? Like... our unit living longer? I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, did the enemy have spikes? Because if they had spikes, maybe the Restore made it live long enough so that our unit killed themselves. I don't know. I kind of like the discarding, but not necessarily at random. We could just take another Guardian's Amulet and hope that we can get some of this discarding happening more frequently. Or an Unnamed Tome is nice. It's free. It's an incant. It silences. Nice in case you come across that annoying boss. And then you know what? Restoring Retreat, I kind of like, because if we have this, maybe we can make one big floor instead of spreading out our floors. It might not be the best though, because Spreading out the floors means that if one unit with a lot of health makes it past the frostbite floor, we can still deal with it. And if we take capacity, we can still fit 2 eel gorgons behind Soul Guard and be perfectly okay. So I kind of don't want Descend on this one. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of don't want Descend. I don't really want Awake either because we have good heals once we get Eel Gorgon out. The heals are pretty potent. I think we skip. It's a weird one, but yeah, I think we maybe skip. We could also descend a unit back to the floor to get hit by even more frostbite. It did have spikes, so that must have affected the damage of the turn somehow. Okay, so yeah, maybe skip it. Skip it. If a unit makes it past, they're gonna be frostbitten. They're gonna die anyways. So the only thing that needs upgrade is really the Animus, but even then, I'm like, what am I gonna give it? Another large stone? We get a relic, but we can just buy a relic and get to a concealed caverns on the right and remove train stewards, so I think we're gonna move to the right, thin out the deck even more. See if we get a little lucky. Randomize costs. Draw +3, 1 and 3. Zero, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 3, 3, 3. It's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I really don't. +5 HP is nice, but it's not that much. I think I'd rather reroll. Spell weakness when they enter the train, or when a friendly unit is healed, deal damage equal to the amount healed. We're gonna be healing every turn, so it is kind of free damage. Volatile stings are my favorite. Spell weakness when they enter the train. For like a crypt builder, that could be okay. Like if they make it to the 2nd floor, we can just choose to hit him with a crypt builder or a sting. I think we save our money. I really do. Get Bone Dog or Purge a card. Unplayable reserve, restore 5 Pyre health. Our Pyre health is fine. So I'm just gonna get rid of a I'm gonna get rid of the Animus of speed. I just don't need the unit. I like the spells that we have. I like the heal and the discarding into Frostbite cards. This sucks, but maybe it's actually great because the Frostbite's gonna own you. Enemy units appear in each floor. Maybe I'll even play on the top floor just to frostbite these guys. I mean, they're all gonna die. Well, I mean, they're all gonna die to a Glimmer. We can start here. All right. I like it, and then we'll just play one of these. They'll buff them, but then they're all gonna die. Huh. You need to be endless. I'd like you to go out. You're gonna get the gold. I'd like you to heal. We don't need to play the consume one. We can just play this one. And then I will, that worked out very well. We sapped him. Now the unit in the back here is probably gonna live because our Gorgon is just gonna hit the ones in the front, which is not ideal, but there's not much we can do about that, is there? We try to deep offer the hand. See, I like this guy being in the front because he's gonna get Eel Gorgoned. You though, I gotta like get my way to you to kill you. But I guess that's why we have the Animus up here. This is why I have the Animus. If one big unit makes it up, like this, we can still deal with it. So I think we I think I'm just gonna play a Restore. And I don't even really want to play Deep Offering. I didn't want to play that, but I'm gonna keep Deep Offering. And we are doing enough damage now that we are actually making it to the, Eel Gorgon's making it to that guy to hit him. We're gonna save this for the Sycophant on the fight with the boss. So instead, I'm gonna discard that stuff, heal you. Ow, 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 says the Eel Gorgon. Hey, that's why we have some heals in the deck. So don't even play this then. Now we'll play it. So he's not gonna get buffed by that guy dying, is the deal, is the thing. Heal, heal. Honestly, that's pretty good. We get to keep the Deep Offering in our hand. We'll play it here. And it will hit a crit builder. So we should... Sting? And then I honestly just think you Deep Offering. You're doing 30, I mean, I can't really keep you alive too many more turns, so why don't we just Deep Offering and see what we get? It'll hit Crit Builder, which is another spell. They're taking 800. Okay, well, I mean, that'll kill you. That'll kill you. That'll kill you. That'll kill you. Now we're doing, you know, almost 200 damage with the Eel Gorgon. You gotta keep playing spells for the Eel Gorgon to be useful, but it is very useful when it works. At the end of turn, apply Frozen to a random card in your hand. I mean, it's not bad, but Cuddlehex can't go anywhere in our upcoming fights. It's just gonna be... I guess it can go behind the Animus, and maybe we can give it a little bit of health. It's not gilded, spell weakness. I just don't like it, though. It's not a very good card. If I started with it, it's one thing. Like, I'm much more interested in, like, Guardian's Amulet. Anything that is a discard, we just want it frozen in our hand, and then eventually it's gonna get hit and give us an extra spell cast and a discard target. Disposable isn't gilded. And I like Cuddlehex because I like freezing a card so we can get more spells on different turns and get more discards. But admittedly, we probably don't need it. Because, like, we don't need spell weakness. We do enough damage. When we get Frostbite out there, everything's gonna die anyways. Like, the only thing that matters on this run, and I'm standing by this principle, the only thing that matters on this run, and it's gonna be tight, is keeping Champion and Eel Gorgon alive. Ideally the Champion so that we don't lose the Frostbite triggers, but we need to keep the Champion alive, and we have Restores to do it. I don't wanna just add cards that do damage, because that's not how we do damage. We do damage with Frostbite and Eel Gorgon. We need healing, we need restores, cheap of those, not spell weakness. Who cares? So I'm gonna skip, although I was seriously considering that other dude. I don't think we need the energy either. Restore, heal 5 does not synergize with anything. So I'm gonna skip again. We have 600 gold. The money has come fast and furious. And are we gonna duplicate Eel Gorgon? Do we need 3 of them, I guess is the question. Probably not. We can just duplicate one at the very end, right before Seraph, if we can make it that far. Instead, what would we do? Upgrade spells, and then upgrade spells, and then upgrade spells. Yeah, I mean, our units are fine. I do kind of like the idea of another Gorgon though, because if the bottom floor dies on Relentless, we'll have an Eel Gorgon on the middle floor ready to go, right? Spells don't really need upgrading right now. Yeah, let's get the duplication out of the way now. Now what do we remove? I don't know. Maybe Forgone Powers. Oh. We've done this before. It's incredible. We could make a, oh my God. Okay. So you can either make a 5061 Eel Gorgon, which is so good. And you can fit one of them behind your champion if you upgrade your champion. Or you can make two really, really tiny Eel Gorgons, and then they're definitely gonna fit, and then we don't need capacity, we can go energy or draw. I mean, you're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me for this. I actually think we want one big Eel Gorgon. Well, let me think. If we go small, we can get 40 attack Eel Gorgons. Large is 50 attack Eel Gorgons, which is a little bit more, and they have more health. Every stack of multi-strike will get 50 extra. Every stack of multi-strike will get an extra 40. So this is 50 damage per incant. This is 40 damage per incant, which is almost as good. Because if we make it small, we can get two of them on one floor. Because I did not take the Descend. If I had taken the Descend, I would take the Large Stone in a heartbeat. But because we didn't, we have to think about capacity, and two small Eel Gorgons can fit. They can fit. They can fit on the middle floor. We don't need capacity, and middle floor is multi-strike or multi-strike divinity, which means that that's going to be more frostbite applied to things. So I am now leaning towards small now that I've done the math. Two of them on one floor is pretty good. They're going to take spike damage. Yeah, we also do get the magic power bonus, which is kind of nice. Not like we really need it, but the other thing is, though, if we take a large, well, we're still gonna duplicate him. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go minor. That's why you go to the concealed caverns before you duplicate, by the way. But yeah, we're gonna go minor, and we're gonna dupe him. We can get two of them on the same floor, which is pretty good. And I'm also going to purge a Forgone Power and a I'm gonna purge two Forgone Powers. I know they're free spells, but I still kind of want them out of the deck. Maybe we should have saved it for that. Magic Power and Piercing. Dude, on a Glimmer, that's incredible. Okay. Now, you know what? We could actually get a third Eel Gorgon if we want. I feel like that's too many, but that is better than one large one, three small ones. And because of these guys, we're gonna start on the bottom so we can kill them so that they don't add garbage to my whole deck forever and ever and ever. I'm gonna leave this one in the deck. I am gonna play an Animus and a Restore. He's gonna live for one more turn, I think, but I just want to make sure that we can get him. And I think I'm gonna take a little bit more pyre damage here, but I want to get a Gorgon out, because we have it. You know what? You guys are already dead. Let's stop you from adding more garbage to my hand. That's the only damage we're gonna take, though, because now we're killing things and we have heals. They're coming up. Okay, we're gonna get hit one more time because I'm gonna play the other Eel Gorgon. And then we're gonna play a Glimmer. Although we could also Deep Offering, but if we Deep Offering, I can't heal. I will Sap. Will that keep the... You know what? You never know, maybe it'll hit. It hit the Sap, which is good. Okay, so we took 13 damage. That's all the damage we're gonna take. Because we got our, admittedly, Eel Gorgons are kind of expensive, but now that they're out, things are looking up, right? So, heal up. Keep freezing cards. We have to keep healing every turn. What kind of a hand is this? Well, I tell you what, we can get rid of one of them and then discard the other two. It's gonna hurt like the Dickens, but we're also gonna get 2 Crypt Builders and a Guardian's Amulet. All right, let's see how this works. Oh, we got one of them. Oh, good, another Ultimate Penance. Ow. Anything going on up here? Anything going on down here? Absolutely not. I mean, 1 Glimmer is enough. Let's consume, let's not consume it. You know what? Good turn. Hello, Fel. You're taking 200 damage. Gonna get hit one more time. Most spells. This, we're not gonna get too many, unfortunately. This, 700. This, 800. This, 900. This, 1,000. You do deal a lot of damage, Elfel. But you also have 127 Frostbite. Should be good enough. And then you can have a little bit more. You can have a little bit more. It's a weird strategy, just, you know, oh my god, it didn't hit the other Crypt Builder. This has like been the worst luck with discarding. Spreading Spores, not what we need. Restore a unit to full health and then swap attack and health. That will make a stronger Eel Gorgon, but I kind of like him having health to survive spikes. I don't care about regen. This is not a regen deck, this is a magic power heal deck. You know, we want big heals that we can just play one of. We're not trickle charging the regen turn over turn. Oh, the Sap is gonna destroy my units, but the Frostbite will be okay. So I think we just don't care. It's not gilded though. And I actually I don't think we want capacity. I think we want energy. It's really hard for us to play all of our units early with these Gorgons being so damn expensive, so let's make them a little bit cheaper. And then we're just gonna go left, continue upgrading spells, and continue Concealed Caverns. I don't really have anything really to get rid of out of the deck either. Carry the dead weight to Gilded. Rather not. Double Frostbite, 70 HP. 70 HP is not much, but... And then Innate Permafrost is really nice. I like it here because now I can double stack it. Plus 10 magic power. Better heals. Sure, I mean, once we get crit builders with magic power, they're gonna be good enough anyways, but this is nice. Holdover on Glimmer would also be nice. I'm trying to keep things open, you know? Like Holdover Glimmer, very nice combination. Very much think that this is absolutely worth holding over. If we play that every turn, we'll be very happy. And because it's a heal, we can probably get rid of a restore. So let's get good restores out of the deck. Cheapening a card, Restoration Detonation is tempting, but why don't we check the Cavern first? Purge a card, gain a card. I will purge a... I think we still want to purge these. Rare Awoken, Rare Stygian. It's been a while, but let me take a quick look here. What's Rare Stygian? Spike of the Stygian, Harness the Titan, Ice and Pyre. It's a spell. Another Deep Offering, Gift for a Guard. I don't want Gift for a Guard. If it consumes the wrong spell, we'll be very disappointed. Siren Song, not interested. Magic Power we don't need. Then how about Awoken? Quick, Unleash the Wildwood, Channel Song. I mean, Channel Song hitting a unit would be incredible, and that's draw, and this is health. Yeah, okay, we'll do Awoken. Oh, it can be units. More spikes. I thought it could only give you spells, but I guess I'm wrong. 80 pack shards. There's a relic coming up next. We'll grab that and then duplicate another unit, and that should be enough. Because if we had Channel Song, Intrinsic Channel Song would be pretty sick. But instead, I'm gonna go Intrinsic Endless. Yeah, let's go Intrinsic Endless so we can make sure our champion comes back starting on turn 1, and I'll make it free. Or free in Cant, that saves us energy as well. I like it. That boy was not gilded. Spikes 5. It's gonna hurt our units, but not that much, and when we get Glimmer, they're all gonna heal up anyways, so. If I have to spend, you know, a card healing my Gorgons, I'm not really gonna care that much. So. He's now endless. Why is he dying? Oh, because we're killing them all. Oh my god. I mean, admittedly, they do hit real hard. So, I mean, I kind of don't want to play you on the top because you're gonna be freaking Ember Drained. I'm gonna play you there. I'm gonna play this. $20, $40, $50, $60. You're actually taking 70 damage. Well, luckily you come back to life, but that's kind of ridiculous. These guys are incredibly tanky. I mean, there you go. So you actually need the heal. Everything's dying. We're taking 51. It's Glimmer! So we want to heal first. Then Glimmer. And now we can, you know, stack up some nice shard. Nice. Not so nice, but we'll draw that again soon. We actually do get through the deck pretty quickly. Unlike the last run where we had the, oh god, they're hurting. Unlike the last run where we had the Awoken champion that we wanted to get hit, I don't want Soul Guard to get hit, so the Glimmer every turn is totally fine. I only want to get hit, and we got to be careful to keep our units alive off of this. And you know what? Just for the hell of it, I only want my units to get hit when necessary, when completely necessary. I'm not gonna play anything else. when Glimmer can't get the job done. Now, admittedly, lots of weak units hitting does stack up the Frostbite, but I'm more worried about Relentless type situations, let's say. And we're about to have one of those. But if we can get Deep Offering, we already played it. Still, Glimmer, you don't have any spikes. Restore, Sting, and now we're just playing as many cards as we can for incanting, and you're dead. You're dying to Frostbite, but you're dead. Bang, bang, bang. Well, there's one that's not gilded. Apply Frostbite to enemy units. No, I don't want it. Now, Incant Armor is actually tempting. And if we take this, we don't have to dupe another Gorgon. Do we need another Gorgon? I worry about spike enemies killing my Gorgons if I stack up too many multi-strike, because they only have 31 HP. Incant Armor would allow them to build a health buffer to survive, and it offers a little bit of additional HP for my frontline champ. But it's not gilded. I'm more focused on winning. I'm not good enough to take bad cards, unless they show up in my opening deck like Crypt Builder. Hey, we're already gonna gild Deep Offering and what else? Do we have anything else in this deck? No. Well, we're gonna get one. Yeah, I kind of like Guardian Stone. The thing is, if we take it, we'll probably go Merchant of Steel because we need this thing to have a little bit of HP. Well, or you know what? No, we don't. We can just have it incant its own armor. But if we go left to Hellvent, what are we gonna Hellvent? What are we gonna duplicate? Another Deep Offering? Actually, okay. Another Glimmer? Could be good. I mean, 2 Glimmers would be really nice. The only enemy that's going to be up front with spikes are the spike tank units, because Glimmer is going to be able to kill everything else in the back line that gives spikes. But the Eel Gorgons do only have 31 HP. We can't silence away spikes. I might be able to just hit him with a Crypt Builder and kill him though, but only if they don't have Spell Shield. So we would have to sting into a Crypt Builder manually, and then it wouldn't matter. I still like it. I'm gonna skip. Draw, apply spikes, or apply health and spikes. You know, give me Cycle of Life. That can actually help keep my units alive. Although, why not take the unit? Well, because I want to duplicate my unit. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Lights and Scourges cost 0. Armor, consume, do damage. Third spell, cards gain magic power. The first time each turn a friendly unit is healed, draw 1. That seems real nice. Maybe we don't even take that, because I would like to get another Eel Gorgon, as dumb as that is. And then we can just give this -2. I mean, just better Crypt Builder? Yeah, why not? We're not really spending our money on anything else, although I guess we could, purge cards, but like, what are we purging at this point? don't know. It's gonna get hit eventually. Ah, we'll take, ooh, a little late. A free spell, would you rather have a free spell per turn or 10 cards on the first turn? Very tempting, very interesting. I think I'd rather have a free spell every turn because that's a free incant, which is more damage over the course of the fight. And then with 475, extra magic power would be nice. Is there anything that we need to remove? Yes. Purge a restore. Purge a... I need something to hit the crypt builders. Purge another restore? Because once we hit Glimmer, that's where we want to stop. Dare I say it, remove a sting, but it is free. We could remove a crypt builder and only have 2 of them in the deck. Ah. All right, you know what? I'm gonna buy the relic, and then we're gonna go. Dun 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 dun. All right, now here's the question. Where do you start? You can probably start down here. We're gonna play everything on turn 1. You know what? You're gonna stay there for a turn. We don't need to Vine Grasp you. We'll play you. 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 Now you're dying. Let's not Deep Offering. Let's instead just kill you. Oh, because of the magic power, this is such a good spell now. Yeah. Stop you for a turn. That guy's gonna make it up. But that's what our good Animus is for. Christ, that's a lot of damage. Hold on. I got this. Start. It doesn't kill you. We gotta play the other Eel Gorgon first, then it will. So play the Eel Gorgon. It is gonna be a little rough, because then we can kill you. Heal. Now you're living, which we would like to have happen. We would prefer that. Then we can sting. Animus. And then we can get another. Incant plus damage. So that unit right here, the one in the middle, might make it up, but he's gonna have to spend 2 turns on the top floor. Although we don't do any damage because of the freaking Ember Drain. Oh, that's pretty good. You guys are still hitting me though. We got a Glimmer. I'd rather Glimmer than Restoration Detonation, but Restoration Detonation doesn't do anything here because I haven't taken any damage yet. Unless I purge myself, then do 15 damage to you. Fantastic. Well, we gotta play the Glimmer. I could buff your health, but like, why? You might as well buff your health. It's kind of the whole point. You're dead. You know what? A Deep Offering up here is actually pretty okay. Because it'll kill this guy. And sap him. I kind of like it. I need a get out of jail free card right here. So we're gonna use that there. Now you're dead. Glimmer's coming back. And now we're okay. We don't need, Deep Offering to hit Sarah. We just need Deep Offering to be Deep Offering. Am I out of hand space? I am. Well, start there. Keep Cycle of Life going. Get this Restore out of my deck. We don't need it anymore. We have magic power. Nothing worth playing at the bottom. We'll play this here, and then play this here. I mean, these Crypt Builders do 300 damage when they get hit. If only that Deep Offering was free. and repeatable and played every turn, you know? It's like, ooh, it's 33 damage, but you know what? I like it. Fine Grasp. Restoration Detonation. We can build our own crit builder. Hey, you're fine. Guess we are, well, we're not really stacking up much regen, are we? We have no regen. I forgot about that. I did specifically say I'm not really going into regen. Well, just don't mess it up, right? The extra health is quite nice. Oh, come on. You discarded the one card that was free. I don't know why I even, like, haven't played it yet. We might as well play it because it doesn't really matter. You know, this is not a fight where we care about enemy stats and whatnot. I pretty much just care about things like Cycle of Life. Stacking up the HP whenever possible. Now, our Gorgons are gonna freaking get crushed, but again, this is kind of just... These Gorgons haven't really done much at all. This has been more of a... It's more of a frostbite fight. We're relentless, and now you're taking 2,800 damage. I've even played any spells yet. Oh, look. There's a spell. You're dead. I don't know why I hit myself. I guess I thought I had a different card in my hand, huh? Let's go. So you're getting 84 frostbite every time you hit me. So that's 500. 844. 1,102. Yeah, this is a frostbite run. Which is usually what my Soul Guard runs devolve into. It's, can I keep Soul Guard alive while he inflicts infinity frostbite? And like, it's kind of weird, but the Eel Gorgons really just exist to give me magic power. They're not really accomplishing that much on their own, are they? We're still gonna play Endless, but it doesn't really matter as much on this fight. We're gonna play Cycle of Life as well, because it'll purge the damage shields immediately. You know what, if I hit one of you, it'll purge your damage shield as well, but, you know, to what end? It's an incant, I suppose. Animus is a weird one. I guess they technically function best at the top because it's the least amount of damage, although it is gonna be Ember Drained, so you know what? Good luck. I don't know. Hey, Twigbreaker, welcome. How's it going today? I'm not Bill Murray. And Ye-Roar, hello. Just passing through to say hi and thanks for playing Enter the Gungeon. I mean, I just love the game so much. So damn much. I just keep playing it. This guy is doing 50. 50. 62, 69. If the unit at the back dies, our champion dies. But if our champion dies, he comes back. But I would love it if you didn't kill me. So, oh, we can actually kill the 50 damage unit. Eel Gorgon, Vine Grasp, Sting. Toss out a Restore. We're doing okay. You know what? Whatever. Animus. We're just gonna have to stop him on the bottom. I can heal you for 4. Hey, is that enough? How much damage are you doing? They're doing 30 damage exactly. It's not enough, barely. Well, you know, if Forgone Power hits, it'll probably kill him, but I'd rather probably stack up more Frostbite down here. I mean, this guy's only taken 31, and if we incant, we can actually get him a little bit lower. So I think we should silence. Another Restore, and then this. Yeah, you play it. You gotta wipe this floor, because everything's dying. Our Animus is dying, but all the enemies are dying. We got hurt, but there. We finally got Glimmer. That's the only card that really I care about. Yeah, pretty good. You're gonna die. I guess we'll restore. Sting. Doesn't really matter what you hit here. Just keep playing your cards. And eventually when the Crit Builder hits, it'll do some damage. I'm really waiting for plus 10 HP to cycle around as much as possible. You are annoying, so what I'm gonna do is, oh, this is gonna be so much damage. Vine Grasp. Restoration Detonation. It'll do, what's 41 times 5? 205 damage, maybe? All right. You know what? You're annoying. So I'm gonna deep offering you. Well, you know what? Now that you're dead, I'm not. I would have though. '68 says, I really hope you find a way to win here, but I really think this isn't gonna be enough. Oh, it's absolutely enough. I know your comment was a minute ago, but oh no, we are absolutely already at enough that we're okay. Usually you kind of know if you're gonna win when you hit the mark of, oh, we're 5 turns into it and, you know, no one's died yet. You know, our units are still alive, they're doing their thing. We're getting hurt a lot, but I built this entire run around healing after we get hurt, and it works. That's why Soul Guard is just so damn good. And this does not pierce, so we do it like this, and then this. This also seems like a pretty good opportunity to maybe deep offering, because this is Ember Drain. Well, in that case, we should save this for next turn, because we might not have we are not going to have energy to play anything. Oh, which means I have to kill you now. So this is the first turn that's really scary because of this guy. He's gonna Ember Drain us. I can't sap him for enough. We're gonna have no energy next turn. Our champion will come back to life if they die, but maybe we save deep offering so we can at least get several cards played. Because right now we got nothing next turn. We might live through next turn though. We're only taking 30 damage. So I'm gonna keep deep offering. No, because Eel Gorgons can't be Ember Drained. Yo, let's go. I'm dumb, but I remembered. I remembered just how dumb I am. You're not dead yet? All right, how about one of these? You had 2 Spell Shield. I'm still okay with that. I wish it didn't have to be that way though. Double Crit Builder would not have killed the Ember Drain unit because he had Spell Shield, and Crit Builder knocks him to the back. So he would have been knocked to the back and not been hit by the second Crit Builder. See, that's the problem there. Surprised that doesn't kill you. It's one thing that I find super annoying about this fight. Like, there's a lot of things that I find super annoying about this fight. The fact that essentially every enemy has a damage shield is just like, okay, why? Fantastic. I can't do anything. I can't kill you. What if you build your run around spells? It's like, okay, well I have to find a way to get around the not Ember Dream, but find a way to get around the spell shield. To be fair, you can get around the spell shield. It's just annoying to do. It's annoying to have to do it. It's annoying to have to do it, man. '68 says, I think this fight is showing why Divinity needs to remove debuffs after every round. Well, yes and no, because you could also suggest that why doesn't every boss remove all of their debuffs after every round? Because every major boss sticks around, floats in the air, and you know, you can stack up the frostbite on him. Why is this guy special? Because he's on every floor? So what? He's dead anyways. Anyways, he's dead. We won. Oh, I really thought we were gonna die at Talos, the first major boss, but no, we squeaked by. Gilded Deep Offering. It's actually a really good card, as we've shown, but it's just a good card anyways, especially when it's free. Burn. There you go. You know, one a run. We're getting one card a run. Fun run, but also a fun and strong clan combination, like super strong. Soul Guard with Frostbite with Awoken, specifically with Awoken because of the fact that your heals are also incant generators, but also with Frostbite, you can stack up, sorry, not Frostbite, with Lifesteal, you can stack up good damage with Soul Guard, and then it's attacking for like 50 plus damage a turn, healing for that much, doing damage directly, and also it has this revenge trigger. You can make him freaking immortal just with morsels behind him. So Soul Guard, very useful, but we went the magic power heal route and lucked into an Eel Gorgon, lucked into making him really small. Lucked into, well, not lucked into, but got a holdover piercing Glimmer to go along with it, which was all of the healing that we needed, and I felt confident removing a couple of restores from the deck. 2 of them were consumed, but like we just don't need it. Glimmer with plus 30 magic power, so 42 healing and 42 piercing damage every turn. Fantastic. Good run. We've seen this run before, but it's a winning combination, which is, I think, why I like it so much. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch or when I go live. Pardon me, I'm sick. For when I go live, support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.